Hey Radical fans, today's Radical Rundown is when do you drop down in ball weight? And not because you want to play the pattern differently, well because you feel that the weight you have may be too heavy, going from 15 to 14 or even 14 to 13. You have to understand that comfort is the most important thing. If you can't control a ball and can't feel it at the bottom, that ball weight is probably incorrect for you. If the ball's too heavy, you get to the bottom and you can't rotate your hand through it comfortably, the ball may be too heavy. So if you're throwing a 15-pound ball and you're not getting enough on the ball at the bottom of the swing, you might want to try 14. By the same token, if you're throwing a 14-pound ball and you're not feeling it, maybe the ball's too light and you're whipping it through the bottom of the swing. So you have to understand it's a comfort thing. Most times when people switch, it's because of comfort or an injury. They're getting older. I've dropped down in weight a couple of times. It's just a matter of comfort and how I feel after I bowl. One of the things you have to look at is when you drop down in ball weight, your rev rate may increase, and so will your ball speed. Now that's good if they both increase. A bad scenario would be that your ball speed increased and your rev rate didn't. So you want to be cognizant of that when you're thinking about it. On the other side of it, if you're throwing a 15 or 16-pound ball and you're not getting enough ball speed, but your rev rate is still pretty high, that's another scenario you want to try to avoid. You don't want to have a higher or lower ball speed based on your rev rate. The idea is to be matched. If you have a matched ball speed to rev rate, you're probably in the best scenario possible. If you drop down in weight and then you become a match bowler, you're going to see a lot different ball motion down lane. The key is to do it, to try it out for comfort. I don't tell you to go run out and buy a bunch of 14-pound balls if you're throwing 15. Maybe you can pick up a used ball at the shop. Tell the shop guy you want to go down and weight. You think it might be good for you. Have him watch you throw some shots. Get fitted for the ball the right way. Make sure the grip is right. And then go out and try that 14-pound ball. And you'll see a difference right away. You're getting it further down the lane. You have more back-end reaction. There's all sorts of good things that can happen. On the other side of it, if you're throwing a 15-pound ball and you're getting fatigued at the end of a league session, maybe your wrist is hurting, your hand hurts, that's be a good time to change. You know, it's funny if you want to change and you say, well, I'm going to lose hit, you know, or I'm worried about it. It's all about physics. You know, the ball weight and the ball speed and the rev rate, if they all increase with a lower rate ball, you're not going to see any difference in your hits. That's today's Radical Rundown. Leave some comments below. We'll see you guys next time.